We met at NYU in college about 7 years ago, and I was looking for a music collaborator and knew that he played trumpet. That's all I knew about him, and I stalked him down in the practice rooms, and I made him listen to my songs.
And I heard him play, and he wasn't singing at the time, and I freaked out. I was like, what are you doing? You need to be singing these songs. We should be writing together.
So we started writing together, and I was singing the songs for the first time in my life, and then he started singing with me a few years later, and then the rest is a whirlwind. We wanted to pick a name that was larger than life, and that it makes us feel, it hits something with us when we say it. It makes us feel like emotional a little bit, and kind of like you can dream and do anything.
Yeah,
it's the biggest
hopeful,
thing ever.
It's also a lyric in one of our songs called "Cheer Up."
True.
And when we were thinking about a band name, we
went through our lyrics.
We first went through our lyrics, and then
it was the first song we looked through, and it was the second line of the song. So
we were like, that's it. That's a great big world. That's the name.
Having our song on Glee has already affected us, like big time, I think. I mean, just
the fans of Glee
are amazing, the Gleeks, and we just seen like an influx of them, and they are so positive and excited about our music, and they're so nice, and
it feels like the perfect fan base for our music as well.
I mean, our music's very positive, and we both feel that the world needs more of that, and we think that Glee is the perfect platform to get that message out there.
We both had 9-to-5 jobs.
Yeah.
When we wrote "This Is the New Year,"
and we were like, we gotta get out of our jobs. We're quitting by May, and then we were competing, and then we can't quit by May. We're quitting by June, and that song kind of helped us through that.
Yeah.
I totally take the comparison to Ben Folds and Ben Folds 5 as a compliment, because I was a huge Ben Folds 5 fan growing up, and I would go to all of, Ben Folds 5 broke up before, when I was too young, and so I would go to all of Ben Folds' concerts, and while I was watching him, I would always be dreaming of myself on this stage, and yeah, I mean, I never actually thought that would happen, and yeah, that's an emotional one for me. I'm into that. I would love to collaborate with Danny Elfman someday. He is a hero of mine, and Danny Elfman or Randy Newman. I love how they came from they're singer-songwriters at heart, but now they're scoring films, and I would like to score a film like The Nightmare Before Christmas one day.
I'm a little more pop influenced, and I feel like someone like Max Martin would be amazing to collaborate with. Even like
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga would be awesome. Beyonce. I feel like I would love to be in that pop world someday. We both want to be on tour. We both want to be meeting as many people as possible, sharing the music as much as possible.
Recording, writing more and more songs. We're actually working on a musical. We just started writing a musical that I don't want to say too much about yet, but we're working on it.
I feel like the musicals we have seen on Broadway are not what we're drawn to. I think it's more like the musical movies, like the Disney movies, like the Aladdins, the Beauty and the Beast, Lion King,
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, those musical movies are.
But also West Side Story, like, just gets me.
Yeah, that's true. So. Even Guys and Dolls.
Yeah.
Really awesome. Yeah, but Book of Mormon was one of the best musicals I've ever seen.
My archetypal song, growing up. I mean, I was like in I think high school, but it was one of them was U2. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. So epic, and the message is so direct, and I feel like connects with me in a way that hasn't in like any other song. So. But I found what I'm looking for, you know. So that's not a reflection of where I am in my life right now. It was just, you know, growing up.
I feel like my choice is going to be a little more cheesy. I actually remember sitting down watching, oh God, what was it called? It was an MTV show about a boy band, and they had a song called "You Plus Me Equals Us." Do you remember this? And I remember watching that and was thinking, I could do that. I could do that. I want to do that. I want to be in a boy band. I want to sing.
We're in a boy band.
Yeah. So I remember that moment in my life. That was a very defining moment, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. And it was like a light switch for me.
I want to be writing musicals. That is definitely something that I think both of us want to do. We find a lot of joy in writing that because we can do anything, and definitely want to be performing, I think, still in 10 years.
Yeah, have several albums under our belt.
Mm-hmm. And I'd also, I mean, both of us would love to have some collaboration like Danny Elfman and Tim Burton have, and do some sort of writing for film, because like a musical, you can do anything you want, but even more.
Yeah, I want us to write The Lion King, the next Lion King. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
So this is where you fell, and I am left to sail. The path to heaven runs through miles of clouded hell, right to the top. Don't look back. Turn in the rags and give in the commodities. The rain